At the end of the last episode, we got our second beginner unique. 6 more before we meet the 50% requirement to move on to easy clues and unlock a much larger portion of the Gilneor map. However, before we can officially move on, we need to address the other requirements. There are 2 bosses on the beginner Clue Chunk map, the Giant Mole and Bryophyta. As surprising as it is, Edgeville does not have a beginner clue step, so Obor is not included in this phase. So let's just focus on those 2 guys. Mole Man is super straightforward. You can kill him relatively easily if you have overheads unlocked and a reliable light source. J-Mole can extinguish an unprotected light source pretty easily and can also extinguish protected light sources on occasion. I think I'll be pretty safe if I just bring a tinderbox and maybe 2 lanterns just in case. That, along with overheads and the strongest setup I have, will work. Which, trust me, I won't have the greatest setup. Bryophyta, on the other hand, is a much different story. Unlike the Giant Mole, she has multiple ways of doing damage and has a couple of actual mechanics. Throughout her fight, she can spawn little growthlings that you have to kill. They can be damaged normally but have to be finished with an axe. Also, she can poison you, which can hit pretty damn hard if you don't have an anti-poison potion around. Using Protect from Magic is super helpful. So I'll need to make sure I have that available, which is no big deal because I'm going to need Protect from Melee for the mole anyway. Also, obviously, I need to get a mossy key from the moss giants in the Varrock sewer before I could even think about fighting her. Taking all of this into account, here's the current level setup. For the mole, I just want to have base 40s in Melee as well as the prayer. This is relatively easy, just beat the shit out of whatever I can. I'm leaning towards getting a ranged level of 40. At least, because it's a much more suitable option right now when it comes to fighting Bryophyta. I won't be rich, so runes are going to be a dime a dozen, and most of my existing GP will probably go to buying runes to level up magic anyway, since I can't runecraft yet. So I'm also hoping for at least 40 range, and let's say maybe 30 magic, maybe like 33s just so I can have all the teleports I need as well. I'll need 43 prayer for Protect for Melee to fight the Giant Mole, which is probably going to take the most time out of all the grinds I want to do. Because the best option I'll have for now is burying big bones from moss giants in the Varrock sewers, or just biting the bullet and burying regular bones. Being just at level 20 right now, that's over 10,000 regular bones, or a little over 3,000 big bones just to get to 43. For now, my plan is to just get the other levels out of the way and passively get prayer by burying every single bone that I loot. Once we get everything else, we can address that a little bit more. Agility, I'm screwed either way. I can't level it anywhere right now. There's no shortcuts, no tiny ways that I can get 2 or 3 XP at a time, even if I fail, anywhere on the map that I currently have unlocked. And I'm not about to wait for genies and dunces and anything like that to level it up. I'll just bite the bullet and hope I can keep up with the Giant Mole. All of this is pretty straightforward. Along the way, I'll get my lanterns, hopefully some better armor and weapons from caskets, some GP from caskets to buy some ammo and runes. There's only one piece of the puzzle that might not be possible, an anti-poison potion. Anti-poison potions can be made with Herblore at level 3, which you literally get by default when you learn the skill, because the quest to unlock Herblore, Druidic Ritual, gives you the XP you need to get to level 3. Unfortunately, I can't do Druidic Ritual because Taverley doesn't have a beginner clue step, so Herblore is off the table. Hopefully, we'll find a way to address that issue in the future. For now, though, we have some levels to get. Gonna mine some iron here to make some knives to start the ranging grind, which will be really nice because we won't have to worry as much about having food for the barbarians. There's like a million ways you can safe spot these guys in the long haul, so we can pretty efficiently kill them. I am one of those guys that does pick up all of the knives, all of the arrows, everything off the ground, since I don't have an accumulator. So you're just gonna have to put up with it. I also wanted to grab some coal to make a few bars of steel for some armor upgrades during the grind, but holy shit, man. Trying to mine coal is just a fucking slog. Look at this shit. Once we get a full steel set, it is fucking over, let me tell you. I've been trying a few different layouts just to see how it feels with the resolution, and I ran into this absolute legend right here. I live in Tampa, so Famous Jameis is just like a huge meme. It's a huge meme around here. This guy obviously gets it. Okay, last run of smelting here. We could start smithing these bars. It looks like we'll finish with around 128 total, which is super nice. I think we'll make just whatever we can, and as we level up, anything that we can make it to help out our defense levels, we'll keep, you know, at least one of them. The other ones we'll just drop or do whatever with. Mad due to bad and bad due to mad. Save, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so not too bad. We managed to get a steel mace, med helm, sword out of it. I'll take it, you know. We'll head back to Barbarian Village now so I can get some more combat levels and start to train ranged here soon. If we get any clue drops, I'll probably just montage them in so you guys can see the caskets. Unless it's a new step or chunk unlock. Does this look like the face of mercy? I swear, I'm like Scrooge McDuck, only I'm diving in a pile of unleaded gasoline. I meant to do this earlier, but really quick, I also want to see how long of a run it is to get to the moss giants in the sewers. Considering I have 1 agility, I expect to be walking for a large portion, and I know some of the mobs in there are aggressive and probably will beat the living fuck out of me. We'll just test this out for scientific purposes. This can't be how it ends. This can't be, dude. In a sewer underneath a fucking Denny's parking lot. Oh my god. I don't even know how many times I got chanced there by those skeletons. Holy fucking shit, man. This was an absolutely terrible idea. Which one of you like convinced me to do this? Absolutely never. Never again. Alright, we survived with no casualties, aside from my clearly incorrect expectations. And a single moss giant, which gave us a Terramin seed. So hey, at least we got, I guess, a souvenir. You could say a souvenir from our trip to the fucking gates of hell. Okay, so trying to use these iron knives on the barbarians is absolutely not working. I think we'll run back to the goblins for a few levels just until we have a higher ranged level. Then we can come back here. All great things start with humble beginnings, and here we are, level 2 range, baby. Even in a much higher resolution, it still haunts me. Had a clue pop up, new step, but no new chunks, so whatever. Oh, okay, this is good. The Staff of Earth is super nice. That's going to save us on some runes. I think that means we now have an air staff and an earth staff as well. So we've got, you know, we are, the action figure collection of the staves is growing, right? I think we're like 50% of the way there. All right, some quick fishing and getting some food to start ranging these barbarians down. I shouldn't need the food too much, but obviously it doesn't hurt. Plus, I really enjoy seeing the total level go up and seeing my, you know, levels in general continuously increasing. So I try to do everything I can with that. Plus, soon we're going to be able to catch salmon, which might honestly be the highest healing food we can get in the beginner clue areas. I'd have to check. Call me the salmon simp, baby. Taste my steel, heathens. Alright, level 24 ranged, moving right along. This also brings us to 350 total level on the account. No one showed up to my party for 350 total level, but that's okay. Check out this cool raccoon chilling in the corner over here. Yoink! This is my face right now. Look at it! 28 range, 38 hit points, and a clue scroll. My dopamine dude is off the charts right now. I'm losing it. The person who wrote this guy's dialogue at Jamflex needs a raise, man. Alright, let's take a look. Oh my god, dude. Another staff and a bow. Holy shit. This is a good casket. I like this one. All we need is a fire staff now, actually. And I think we'll have all of Captain Planet sticks with balls on them. Show me the money! And, oh, perhaps our luck is turning around, dude. This is another good casket. The steel skirt, it's a great defensive upgrade. It might actually be one of the best in slot we can get for armor, for melee armor in general early on. And the battle axe, dude, one of the best melee weapons we can get from beginner caskets. And dude, the piece de resistance, you cannot overlook the iron pickaxe. I'm praying that makes mining coal much easier, because doing it with a bronze pickaxe, dude, is just an absolute nightmare. This is a good reward. I like this one a lot. Okay, so I've been picking up these knives, which has been just a wonderful time, but we are getting close to being sub 100 now, so I think we'll take a breather on the range training and see if we can get some magic in just to change it up a little bit. So we can use the new staves here we got from the casket. Oh, wait, let me check some names here. There's some good stuff. Sog Moist, Cash Cardi. Oh, very nice. Alright, so we'll snag the air staff, the mine runes we've slowly collected, and I'll grab some GP and buy some more mine runes. Start off with the goblins here too, just for the early levels. Somebody come get they mans. Ooh, baby, I didn't realize we were living at the Met Gala. Oh, Clueby is giving off some colossal, yes, I own multiple yachts energy right now. You look at the chat and think, oh my, Look at those juicing levels. Not even noticing the beginner clue scroll sitting here ever so quietly on the ground. Perhaps a sleight of hand by the young mage here? Oh, holy shit, my dad plays this game. Fuck you. Give me something good, baby. Oh, the rat did it. Nothing. Finished all of the mine runes now, but I definitely still need to level up magic some, so I think we're going to change it up. As much as I love Barbarian Village, it's time to move on to the next big grind, which is going to be, drumroll please, Dark Wizards. Yes, those same guys that curb stomp you every single time you run to Varrock for the first time. The cult of dudes slithering around the southern entrance to Varrock are the Dark Wizards. There are 2 different levels of wizards over there, level 7 and level 20. The level 7s have a max hit of 6, but from what I've seen, the most I've ever been hit for by them is 2, maybe 3. The level 20 ones definitely hit up to 6, and they hit pretty accurately. The good news is both of these variations of the Dark Wizard have very similar, almost near identical drop tables. These are the perfect guys to range on because they are very close together, and early on I can focus on the level 7 ones until I feel comfortable enough to start hitting the level 20s. And that's not even the best part. Dark Wizards have a variety of runes on their drop table. My plan is to kill these guys and collect the rune drops to level up magic more efficiently. I don't have a lot of GP, and it's not like I can just go grab thousands of runes somewhere. So these guys are going to have to do. We'll build up the rune stack, bury all the bones they drop, and do any clues we get from them. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, they also have a pretty solid clue scroll drop rate. Ultimately, this is the next big grind. Living in the big city isn't easy. Tell me about it, brother. Oh, ka-chow. Unfortunately, I forgot to clip the end of that clue, but you can see the rewards that we got right here on par basically with what we've been getting, which is just absolute shit. Holy shit, dude, look, he's back and he's better than ever. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Slowly, I've been accumulating what I would say is a middle-aged dad's garage full of random shit in my bank. My plan is to get this all situated and, cleaned up prior to doing any of the boss battles. I'm going to review all the screenshots of the casket rewards and tag anything from those caskets so I can designate which items I'm able to use for the boss battles. Like I've already said, all of my GP is from selling things I feel like I don't need from caskets. I'm sure that cash stack will grow later on, but man, it is very rough during beginner clues. In the next episode or two, I'll have this fully hashed out so you guys can see it better. Yoink! In order to better level up ranged, I'm going to start fletching some arrows. I could continue with the knives, but I want to get some easy woodcutting and fletching XP, plus it's a really good skill to have for when I'm editing videos or playing on mobile while I'm hanging out with my kids. That's a signal for you to go touch grass. Plus, you never know when you're going to get a clue nest to pop out. Ooh. Here's your trout, Charlie, and oof, duplicate staff of earth. That's okay though. The staffs sell to Zaf. Funny that they decided to make it rhyme. They sell right behind me for 825 coins each, which is a really nice chunk of change, to be honest, to get more runes for magic training. I get a lot of runes from the wizards, but to be able to focus on just getting like mine runes or chaos runes is super nice. All right, level 15 woodcutting. We can slap some oak trees now. Much more AFK, which was exactly what I was going for. I realized I need more feathers for the arrow shafts. I can buy the packs at the fishing shop in Port Sarim, but they're 300 GP each, which is just absolute highway robbery. So I'm heading to the chicken coop in Lumbridge to get some feathers. Oh, the meme lives on, dude. So here we are, slapping some chickens. It's all XP at the end of the day, baby. No big deal. I'll probably get like maybe 1,000 or 2 before we move on from here. No one linked this video to PETA because this view clearly shows there are no survivors. I swear, man, trying to click on these guys takes some extreme concentration. They run around like crazy. I feel like I'm playing Elden Ring and the chickens are just roll dodging fucking everything. What luck we have here. A nice gift for moi. Going to the clue while fletching, dude, the efficiency variable is dangerous. Ooh, dangerously close to 1 right now. We are absolutely near mechanical and thermal perfection. Holy shit, I need to level magic. All right, level 20 woodcutting. We can now cut medium jungle, which I guess means at some point previously we could cut down light jungle or whatever the fuck it's called. You just know, this guy's had it rough in life. Hey, 22 woodcutting. Damn, Draenor Village must be the spot for the good names, man. I gotta come back here more often. And there it is, level 30 woodcutting. We can now cut willow trees. Pretty huge for the account. It'll be very useful later on. It's been super comfy doing this small grind. Like I said, I can just AFK and, you know, chill or do whatever while I'm continuously just cutting these trees down. Look how far this fucking chicken has dragged me. What the hell? I'm gonna try to turn on this plugin to see if that hell. Oh my god. This is what I need right here, baby. Now I can easily click these fucking Sims icons and kill these chickens so much faster. What the fuck is this? A huge milestone met in this wonderful chicken coop. 40 attack on the Clue Scroll Caskets Ironman. We can now wield rune weaponry, which we'll obtain it sometime in probably like 2024. Okay, so I just got over 2,000 feathers to make some arrows with. We just need to smith the arrow tips and we'll be in business to really accelerate the Dark Wizard grind. Ooh, 35 smithing. Ooh, steel scimitars, you say. I might need to partake in some of that action here soon. There have been at least 5 or 6 times where I get hot and cold clues, and one of the last 2 options is Ice Mountain. That's one of the last chunks I still haven't unlocked. I'm happy to report, though, that this time around I can finally be fully edged. No, I don't want an overpriced scimitar. What the fuck? We can finally light up the Ice Mountain chunks. Both are going to become available. Not much for us here right now, but eventually it'll be helpful, I'm sure. We also get the Monastery chunk, which is pretty cute. What the fuck are you looking at? Man, dude, the wizards are like the secret sauce for this account. They drop scrolls so much faster than the barbarians, especially with my ranged going up and being able to knock out the level 20s. This one took maybe like 15 kills. It's really fast. Ugh, this is a gross one, man. My crafting is still at level 1. This might take a minute. Charlie, dude, you never cease to piss me the fuck off. So to help just a tiny bit with this small crafting blast we have to do for Cockhead Charlie, we're going to do first here on Cluelocked, which is completing a quest. That's right, we're going to finish up this sheep herder quest, which is all done in Lumbridge anyway. Super quick and easy and gives us a little bit of crafting XP just to help out. Plus we can say that, you know, we knocked off that quest permanently. These guys are worse than the chickens. Holy shit. Congratulations, Clueby. You have chosen the righteous path of good. For now.
Let's go.
Alright, so I got a plethora of runes and staves here, as well as some ranged armor and a bow and some arrows, so we can kill some moss giants to see if we can get the mossy key that we're going to need. There's a few good drops from moss giants I'm sure we can utilize as well. Aside from the key, the most important thing though down there is definitely the big bones. I'll be picking up and burying every single one of those because it helps a lot with the prayer grind versus doing the normal regular bone drops. It's been a long time coming for this. The amount of times I've had to walk from Lumbridge to Falador to Varrock is just ungodly. But the end of that meme starts today. Level 25 magic and we can finally teleport to Varrock. This is such a huge milestone, not only for the account, but for myself personally, because this is going to save me so much time. Winding down on the runes here, really nice XP trip to be honest. The runes from the wizards are paying huge dividends. I'm going to switch to range now until I fill up my inventory with random shit or I get a clue drop, then we'll slither on out of here. And yet another milestone reached underneath the Denny's parking lot. 40 ranged. This was one of the goal levels for the boss fight, so anything after this now is just extra cheese on the pizza, if you know what I'm saying. 25 prayer as well, inching ever so closely to overheads. It's still going to be a long grind, but hey, we're seeing some progress. What if we kissed in the sewers? That's a real humdinger, eh? Man, it's raining level 40 skills today, my god. Fishing, the newest member of the club, we can now catch lobbies too, which I'm sure we'll use when we start working on easy clues. I'm gonna yoink that steel scimitar I realized I can make with smithing now. The death toll will be in the millions. Oh, this is a tough one. This is the first time I've gotten the raspberry emote clue step. The gold ring and the gold necklace is going to be really tough considering our restrictions. You can buy a gold ring and a gold necklace from the shop called Grum's Gold Exchange in Port Sarim. And together they're only like 800 coins, which is actually not that bad. It's basically nothing, right? But for me, 800 coins is a lot of money. That's basically 2 Mind Rune packs and some GP left over. So convincing myself to buy these items is not something I'm really interested in doing. My other option is to craft them, which I have access to the ring mold and the necklace mold in the Alcarid crafting shop, and I can mine the gold already. The only problem is smithing. I need 40 smithing to make the gold bar. I'm already level 35, which is great, but anyone who has ever played RuneScape knows that smithing is just a dick in the sand to level sometimes. What I want to do is turn this into a positive, so I'm going to bite the bullet. To complete this clue step, I'm going to mine coal and iron to make the steel. I could just mine the iron and tick it really fast, but I also want to make some steel arrows to help kill the wizards and the moss giants faster. 2 coal and 1 iron make a steel bar. And it'll be super fast getting the iron, but I already know I'll be sitting here waiting for the coal tick to drop for God knows how long every single time. Luckily, we just recently got that iron pickaxe from that clue reward, so hopefully that's going to help speed the grind up a little bit. We spent this whole episode seeing one level 40 drop after another. I say we save one more for the next episode. We also need to keep inching towards the level goals we set for the giant mole and Bryophyta. Hopefully our luck's going to start turning around on these beginner uniques, but for now though, I guess I'll see you at the forge.